If you're an Edmonton homeowner, you could potentially lose thousands of dollars when selling your home by doing these 5 things. I'm Ziniewicz with Remax River City, and in this video, we're going over 5 crucial mistakes that sellers make that ends up costing them thousands of dollars when they go to sell their home. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for all things Edmonton, and let's get right into the video. Number 5, we have hiring the wrong representation. One of the biggest mistakes you can make when selling your house is hiring the wrong realtor to get the job done. Not every agent is created equally, and there's a reason why the failure rate is so high in the industry. 85% of agents leave the industry quicker than you can say Connor McDavid. And being a successful realtor isn't easy, so hiring the wrong representation will end up costing you thousands of dollars and a lot of unnecessary stress. Here's some red flags to look out for when hiring a realtor. They have terrible quality listing photos and videos, if that. They heavily discount their services, meaning they'll basically throw away their entire paycheck just to get you to sign the listing paperwork. They have a weak marketing plan. They won't put any effort into selling your home, and they'll basically put it on the MLS and hoping it sells. They won't host any open houses. They won't do any marketing. They'll also agree to a hyperinflated price with no data to support that figure just to get you to sign the listing paperwork. So basically, they're giant yes men, and they'll do whatever you say even if it acts against your best interest. They don't sell real estate. Now, they may be part-time agents that sell maybe 1 to 2 houses a year, or they're full-time agents and they just aren't that successful or established, and they sell maybe 5 to 6 homes per year. They just don't have the necessary reputations in the business in order to get you proper results. Next, you're highly unrealistic with price. Listen, I get it. You think your house is worth the moon. You also think it's 100 times better than your neighbor's house that just sold down the street last month. And there's a reason why you hire proper representation when you sell your home. Neglecting comparable sales, market data, and common sense will end up costing you thousands, and it may result in your home going incredibly stale and not selling at all, and that's not the optimal outcome that we want for you. Now, you may be reading the news about interest rates coming down, increased immigration, price increase, Edmonton booming, and you think, oh wow, if that's happening, maybe I should price my home astronomically high because maybe someone from Ontario or BC will be stupid enough to pay this exuberant price. Well, that's not grounded in reality, is it? With all those factors, no sane buyer is going to pay more than what comparable sales are selling for. Now, it doesn't matter if they're coming from markets where the average sales price is $1 million plus. That's not how things work. So for example, if you and your neighbor are selling the exact same home and they're priced at $450K while you're priced at $600K, knowing that the comparable sales of that exact home are $470K, what are you doing, and who did you hire to sell your home in the first place? Buyers are obviously going to pick the property that's priced accordingly, not the overpriced outlier. Next, you fail to prepare the house for listing. This is a crucial step in the listing process that for some reason, some sellers ignore. If you want your house to receive lowball offer after lowball offer, then don't put any effort into making your house presentable. Just sell it as is. However, if you want buyers to be swept off their feet when they walk in the door rather than be instantly disgusted, do a couple things here. So I advise decluttering, doing some touch-ups or repairs if there's any glaring issues, whether it's the roof, furnace, hot water tank, any major holes, whatever it is, fix it. Those things will come up in inspection reports and buyers will renegotiate on price. And we want your home to show impeccably rather than turn people away. Now, trust me, nothing is worse than walking into a home and immediately walking out because the buyers are just instantly disgusted by what they see. And any opportunistic buyer will see the poor condition of the home and associate a lower price with said condition. So again, put the effort into making your house presentable. For example, last week I was showing one of our buyers a gorgeous home in West Edmonton, and the moment we walked in, they were immediately overjoyed. It was a beautiful home. The sellers took immense care of the property. It showed impeccably. And we want that same reaction for buyers when they come into your home. Next is you decide to sell your house yourself. Now, everyone thinks that selling real estate is easy and that an orangutan could do it. And truthfully, if I saw an orangutan sell a house, I would literally throw a parade right now. That would be so freaking cool. But seriously, I get it, you guys. You don't want to pay realtor fees, and you still have the perception that realtors do nothing and just collect a paycheck for sitting on their thumbs. Now, according to NAR, FSBOs accounted for 7% of home sales in 2023 in the US. The average sales price of FSBOs were $310,000, whereas sellers that hired realtors to sell their home sold for $405,000. Now, interestingly enough, only 3% of buyers purchase directly from the sellers. What does that tell you? Now, FSBOs aren't that prevalent in Canada, so data is severely limited here, but the point still stands. You're better off hiring a realtor to sell your home than not. Also, it's a very tedious task selling a home. There's a lot of moving parts that go into the sales process. Now, for one, you're not a marketer, so you lack the necessary skills to attract buyers and showcase your home in the best possible light. You're not a salesperson. You really have no clue how to properly negotiate or navigate the sales process. Do you know how to qualify buyers, deal with hard-ass or just complete incompetent or inexperienced agents? Or on the other side, very experienced agents. You know how to handle numerous objections and obstacles in a transaction? What happens if something comes up in the inspection report? What happens if X, Y, and Z happen? There's so many variables that go into it. Why are you wasting your time worrying about all of that? You're busy and you have a full-time job and a life and a family and kids and pets. There's a reason you hire a realtor to do all of the work so that you don't have to. You also lack the knowledge to properly price your home, and that results in you losing thousands of dollars because you're priced way too high, and you're gonna have to do price reduction after price reduction after price reduction, and eventually you're gonna cave and you're gonna call a realtor to get the job done anyways. There's also way more reasons why it's not worth your time to sell your house on your own too. And lastly, another mistake is that you haven't called me yet to sell your house. I help my clients sell their condo in 4 days, $12,500 above list price in multiple offers. If you're curious what your house could be worth in this wild market, click the link below to get your free and honest home evaluation. I'm Alex Ziniewicz with RE/MAX River City, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment, share this, whatever, and I'll see you folks in the next video.